It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. I swear I'm delusional. These niggas, they using me. They want my energy, ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm fusing their cubicles. Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. They're controlling the youth, agenda of fusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them, that's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got it. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang.
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Fat phobia is real and it's a social justice issue.
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Come on, really?
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 22 hundo and 66 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustling your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. Today's episode of Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all you
fucking Catalina wine.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
How we doing, fam? Welcome to the show. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, all that good shit, and check the links down below to join the Swole fam today over at swolenormousx.com. Really stoked to get into these Swole fam posts. We're going to take some great questions, and of course, we're going to go balls deep. Welcome, everyone, to the show. Let's get a round of applause for the Swole fam tuning in live to the man stream. How we doing, Hexy? What's up, Tracy? Florentina, 2D2, Grizzly. What's up, Miss K? Heidi, Dan. How we doing, Josh? Everyone's here. Cerny, Jen. Welcome, everyone. Kim, Nick. Oh my God, Jiggly Bumflesh. We are ready to rock. Let's get a little tainty boy here. We got the tainty cam in full effect. And the taint is almost like, he's almost spread eagle here. He's not quite legs open, but he's in full extension. Look at those big old pupper paws. Get some gorillas for Rufus. Indeed. Welcome, fam. I hope you are going to the fucking gym. If not, we got a great Swole card to give away. Let's jump into today's episode, shall we? Summon the Falcon and get today's party started? I think we should. Let's fucking go. All right, drop in the comments down below. What'd you smash today? Let's summon the Falcon and get this Swole card freed. Falcon, let's fucking go. Wow, look. Nailed it. right, Tess Hornaday is free. Hashtag but my thyroid. And of course, Leo's got to be here drinking as always. For fuck's sake, put it down, bro. For fuck's sake, put down the champagne. It's Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Why the champagne? All right, hashtag but my thyroid for a chance to win today's Swole card. If you don't get that, you're probably brand new to this show. But that's the classic excuse now. It's no longer, I don't have time. It's, oh, I would, but I got all these thyroid fucking problems. And trust me, if you're having these conversations, Mama Swolio talks about it all the time. It's just people coming into the salon day in and day out that just say, oh, X, Y, and Z, my thyroid this, my thyroid that. She was at the vet because she had to take Pinkston Churchill in just to get something checked out. And there was some woman there, and then they were talking about the dog's fucking thyroid. Of course, the owner is morbidly obese. It's not your fucking thyroid that's the problem. It's your lifestyle habits that fucked up your thyroid, for fuck's sake. Oh, my God. Right away with the nuts on chin. Right away, dropping some sack immediately. Anyway, hashtag #butmythyroid in the comments down below. Let's get into that tip. Let's spit on it. Let's fucking go. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. Get that shit nice and moist. All right, first Swole fam post. All these posts from inside swolenormousx.com. Let's kick it off with Brett. What's in the box, B?
What's in the box?
All right, first post from Brett from our discussion boards on swolenormousx.com. Brett writes, hello all. I am now a middle-aged man who is trying to improve my overall health, strength, and vitality. I am looking to educate myself regarding proper nutrition and proper exercise technique. Thanks for a wonderful and comprehensive program. Well, very excited to have you, Brett. I appreciate the feedback, and I'm excited to hear about your progress as you get into everything. Welcome to the fam, Brett. Drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments down below for Brett. All right, we got a great post. We got some pictures. My goodness. Let's start off with Elizabeth here. I love those anatomy pants, by the way. All right, Elizabeth writes, these photos were taken 2 years apart. The first was when I stopped being a tainty magooch and decided to join the Swole fam. The second, recently at my niece's skate rink birthday party, almost 70 pounds lighter. I'm so grateful for the fam. I've overhauled everything from diet to training. Every single time I've struggled or fucked up, the Swole fam had my back with advice, support, and even to slap my tits with accountability when I need it. We'll fucking do that to you. We'll do that.
Because
you people are amazing. I love you all, especially Papa Swolio for making a group like this possible. Permission granted to use photos. Let me tell you, if you're just listening, you're missing the fuck out. Elizabeth. I got the soundboard for that. Wow. Let's do it again.
Wow.
Let's do it again.
Wow.
Like, holy fucking wow. If you're just listening, this is absolutely a massive change. So on the left, that's literally, okay, let me just make sure they're not cutting off. I just want to make sure you get your name in there for the credit. On the left to the right. Left. Hey. No. No. There's a garbage truck out back. From the left to the right, 70 pounds down. 70 pounds down. That's fucking incredible. Let's get another round of applause. You're looking great, Elizabeth. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. No. Quiet. We're doing a podcast. The Mancast is live, motherfucker. We're fucking live. Don't you get it? We're live. Let's fucking go. Let's get some gorillas. Right. He gets it. Or maybe he was barking at the pictures. That's maybe he was barking at the pictures. Maybe he was really excited. Maybe he was super fucking stoked because Elizabeth is crushing it. You never know. You never know. Maybe was it because of Elizabeth? Yeah? Wag your tail if it was because of Elizabeth. Yeah? It was because of Elizabeth. Let's fucking go. All right. My mistake. All right, you wagged your tail. Okay. All right, it was for Elizabeth. All right, I thought he was barking at the garbage truck out back, but all right. Okay, all right, Rufus, you're in the clear. You're in the clear. All right, you're in the clear. Okay. All right, I'll let it slide. You do it again. You do it again, it's going to cost you an ounce of beef later. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nah. All right, we got another great post. Holy shit, Swole fam crushing. This one's from John. Pre-COVID, I was 313 pounds. Now at 220. Cancer didn't get me, and neither will anything else. It's all a process. Better at 59 than I was at 39. Holy fucking shit. Let's get America going. Yow. Oh my goodness. John, absolutely unreal. Oh my God. Fan-fucking-tastic. How often in the Swole fam, especially during the accountability meetings, how often in these podcasts, how often do you hear, I'm better now than I was 20 years ago. I'm better now than I was half my age. I feel the same way. Of course, we only experience what we're currently experiencing. So if we feel great now, we're like, okay, I feel just so much better. But man, if you take care of yourself, if you are taking care of your health and you are investing in yourself, you can rewind that biological clock. It's not going to be perfect. You're not going to rewind it to when you're 15 years old, but you can rewind it. It's not chronological. It's biological that you have to pay attention to. Rewind the clock, invest in yourself. It's not too fucking late. You could always make progress. It's fantastic, John. Good for you. Good for you. Look at those eyes. You can't be mad at him. I can't be mad at him. Oh, yeah? They say I can't be mad at you. I'm very mad. I'm very mad. Oh, I can be mad at him. I can be mad at him. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. You got to be cold. You got to be cold. I can't let the eyes get to me. Can't let the eyes get to me. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't let him in. Can't let him in. All right, post here. We got two more. Post here from Nicholas. Hey, Swole fam, I'm Nick, and I'm new here. How many Nicholases do we got? Let's get some gorillas for all the Nicks out there. Welcome, Nicholas. Welcome, Nicholas. I'm Nick, and I'm new here. I've never done anything like this, but I'm happy to be here and building a better lifestyle. I'm active duty Navy, so my daily schedule varies wildly, but there's always a way to go to the fucking gym. Thank you for your service. Excellent. My stepfather was in the Navy. I just finished day 2 of the 90-day dash primer week, so hit me up if you're in a similar spot and want an accountability buddy or something, or just to say hi. Anyone else doing the 90-day dash right now? Welcome again to the fam. Lots of applause. Welcome to the fam. Love it. Tell him he's a good boy. Nicholas? Tell Nicholas? You're a good boy for joining the Swole fam, Nicholas. Oh, you mean the Tainty Man? You mean the Tainty Man? Yeah, this guy. He turned his back on me. Boo. You turned your back on Daddy? You turned your back on me? Huh? No one, and I mean no one, turns their back.
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, one cross each.
Woo. What's this I found? What's this? I got it. Can I take it? Let me borrow this for the show. There's just no reaction. Oh, now he wants it too. You want it? Yeah, look at that. Are you going to lick your dick? Nice. Round of applause. Good. Lick that dick.
Because dickers.
Very nice. Classy as always. All right, fam. Hashtag but my thyroid for a chance to win today's Swole card. Always like some dick licking. Nothing like a little dick licking on the podcast. Appreciate it, buddy. Everyone's a fan. All right. Ladies, don't act like you don't lick dick either. You know what I'm saying? Come on. A lot of people here lick dick. All right, where were we? We're live, by the way, right? Okay, Steph. Hey, Swole fam, just got my ass kicked by COVID. I slept for 4 days, ended up in the hospital for fluids and catatonic delirium. A fun phrase for couldn't wake the fuck up for anything, even at the hospital. Oh, goodness. My lower back, hip flexors, and hamstrings are tight from being in bed. What yoga poses require minimal balance that will help me loosen those areas up again? I've been trying forward folds and malasana pose, but my balance isn't there yet. I would recommend just making sure that you're using a chair, using a wall, and just do whatever you can. Do starter classes, do chair classes, just do any of the basics and use chairs. Put chairs on both sides of you so you can hold with your hands, get yoga blocks, use a wall. There's nothing wrong with using props in order to maintain balance or to give you more confidence, because eventually you're not going to need it. So good for you. Glad you came through it. And just another lesson. Hydrate. Take care of yourself, people. Get some sleep. Get vitamin D. You don't want to deal with any of these cold, flus, COVID, anything of the sort. So glad to hear that you're better. And that's great news, right? You're practicing yoga. You might be a little stiff, but that's much better than not being here at all. So good for you. All right, fam. Let's get a little America. Round of applause, gorillas. Welcome everyone that's new to the Swole fam. Welcome to the Daily Swole podcast, episode 2266. It's Wednesday, July the 20th. And a reminder to those of you that might be new, remember, on Monday, our private episode's available on Swole TV. So if you missed the accountability meeting, make sure you go and check that out. Also, as we get into some questions, if you have questions, you can drop them in the comments below. Hashtag AskPapaSwole if you're watching live. If you haven't yet checked out all the other podcasts, all the other shows, just type in Swolenormous in your favorite podcast app. We got the Daily Swole, the Swolenormous audio experience, Red, White, and Swole, and the Swolenormous Procast, depending on what type of content you like. Go and check those out as well. If you enjoy the Daily Swole, you will most certainly enjoy those other ones as well. Go and check that out. And not only that, last but not least, Friday, day after tomorrow, we have another overtime segment for members. Going to be fantastic. Join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. Overtime after Friday's live stream. It's going to be super awesome, so don't miss out on that, members. Just a heads up, we got some overtime coming up. All right, first question of the day. Let's get into this one from Bird, BYRD, Bird46 on Shitstagram. And Bird writes, do you do any kettlebell workouts? I do. I do indeed. That's kind of a vague question, but absolutely. I got a whole kettlebell set and I love smashing kettlebells. Actually haven't done a lot of kettlebell work in the last week or two, but there's only so much time in a day. I want to do everything. I want to do steel club. I want to do mace. I want to do kettlebell. It's hard when you enjoy all these different things to like be consistent with all of them, because if you really want to be proficient with kettlebells, you got to give kettlebells full attention pretty much. So I go through phases where I'll do a lot more kettlebell work, but I've been eyeing those kettlebells. I want to get back into doing some more kettlebell stuff. So I've been shifting to doing a couple other things last week or two, but I love doing kettlebell swings. That's pretty much a standard on a leg day. And I usually do a couple leg days a week. So I'll like to throw in some kettlebell swings and of course doing some cleans or some mobility work with kettlebell is fantastic. Absolutely. Fantastic. Let's see. Oh, Tyler, good for you. Tyler got the job, or you signed. What does that mean? You signed with the supplement company. What does that mean? Good for you. As long as you're happy, I'm happy too. Good for you, bro. Good for you. British Bear, if the World Economic Forum gets their way, would you eat the bugs or go vegan? I'm going to sit here and eat my fucking steak so they can all go fuck themselves. I keep on seeing this shit about cricket protein, all this nasty shit. I saw this thing on a website about dog food. It was like, oh, dogs love these treats. Owners say it really helps with their gut digestion. and it was like cricket protein and spirulina for dog treats. Like, give your dog some fucking liver and some beef. They don't want that garbage. Feed your cats and your dogs meat. Otherwise, that's fucking animal abuse. It's gross. Grizzly Magnum, Papa Swole, if you're on death row, what would your last meal be? I have no idea. I hope to never have. I guess we all have a last meal at some point. Probably a steak. Probably wouldn't be cooked well or cooked properly, but who knows? I don't know how death row steak tastes. Probably tastes really good. I don't know. What would my last meal be? I fucking don't know. Least of my concerns if I'm on death row. People are on death row for like 20 or 30 years, so. Anyway, Bronislav Blasko, Papa Swole, I struggle to lose fat, so is it enough just lift weights, or do I have to do cardio? There's a lot more here to unpack. I don't know anything about you. I'm sure your nutrition's not good. Your sleep might not be great. Other things are not good. You don't have to do cardio. You get cardiovascular benefits from lifting weights or doing other things. If you do cardiovascular activity, I would recommend interval stuff like sprints or sled work, stuff like that. So you don't have to do cardio. You don't have to do long distance running in order to lose fat. That's going to come off as you build muscle. Lifting weights is far more important. Far more important. So you struggle to lose fat. I'm sure there's a lot of other things that you're not doing. Check out swolenormousx.com. Download your copy of the 7 Pillars. Start there. All right. Let's see here. Ramon, number 26. Papa Swole, I work out in the morning between 4 and 5 a.m. Do you have any ideas for pre-workout meals? Greetings from Germany. All right. Fucking gorillas. Good for you. 4 to 5 a.m. Do you have ideas for pre-workout meals? Why are you eating before you train at 4 in the morning? Nothing. Train on empty stomach. That's my recommendation. I don't have any idea for pre-workout meals. I wouldn't eat a fucking thing if I trained that early. Never had before. I would have some like coffee. I would make some coffee and bring it with me or something if I was training that early. I'm not eating that early in the morning. I'm not eating first thing. I think that's the worst, is to wake up, eat, and then train. Empty stomach training is awesome. You just got to get used to it. So that's I don't have any idea. You're going to have to try and see what works best for you, but I recommend getting used to training on empty stomach. I think you'll perform much better. Or you take a little bit of raw honey or something like that. But eating first, that early. If you train at 9 or 10 and then you get up and you're up at 7, you eat I get it. You eat and then you want to train later. No way, dude. No way. No way. Will, Papa Swolio, I have a colonoscopy coming up on the days where I can only have laxative and water. What should I do to prep before those days? Huh? What should I do to prep before what days? Before the laxative and water days? I'm not a colonoscopy expert. On the days where I can only have a laxative and water. So before you go in, you clean out so they can, check the pipes. What should I do to prep before those days? I would just say hydrate a lot. Hydrate, electrolytes, I suppose. I mean, follow their instructions. Unless anyone else has anything to add to that. I don't have any juicy colonoscopy strategies. I appreciate the question though. Best of luck with the butt cam. Let's see. Fake ac, like fake account. If I don't have an issue with processed dairy, full fat milk, butter, cheese, is it okay to have it? How do you know if you don't have an issue with it? Have you eliminated it for like 8 weeks? Have you cut out your nutrition? Much better to get raw dairy. You're just not getting the benefits from processed dairy. Like processed dairy, you don't want that. I would avoid it. They're much better forms. I mean, grass-fed butter is good. Raw cheese you can get. I definitely would not drink pasteurized and processed dairy, personally. How do you know you don't have issues with it? You have to eliminate that stuff for at least like 6 to 8 weeks. Let's see. C4EVL. Pop, help me, Papa. I lost my passion to continue the diet. All right.
Matt Damon.
What are you talking about? To continue the diet? You mean eating real fucking food? I'm not like everyone has a diet, but it's not I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet eating steak and real fucking food, protein and fat and fruit. Oh my God, my diet. I can't stick to my diet of eating real food. Come on. You lost your passion. You don't even know what you're doing and why you're doing it for. That's why it's important to understand why you're doing it. I'm always trying to get the why across. When it comes to the 7 pillars, it's all about the fucking why. Download the 7 pillars on swolenormousx.com. It talks about the why. When you have that, there's your reason. Doesn't matter if you feel like it or not. I lost the passion. What the fuck does passion have to do with it? The passion has nothing to do with it. It's nothing to do with passion. I'm passionate about steak. I mean, I like steak. I like beef. Nothing to do with passion. Papa Swolio, does Rufus eat raw meat? Yes, and only. Absolutely. Only raw meat. I mean, I guess he has his like little liver beef treats and things that I cut up when I'm training him and stuff. But I mean, I guess that's wherever they make that. I guess that's cooked, I'm assuming. But yeah, for his food only. Absolutely. Saying, Papa Swolio, any truth to eating 2 hours upon waking? 2 hours? So your cortisol doesn't store fat and eat your muscle? What do you mean? Within 2 hours? Any truth? I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. I don't eat right away. I'm not eating my muscle. Like, that's not really how it works, of course. It's definitely important when you first wake up not to like drink caffeine immediately. You want to wait like 90 minutes to 2 hours before you have your coffee. You'll miss that afternoon crash too. Eating 2 hours upon waking so your cortisol doesn't store fat and eat your muscle. I mean, cortisol's good. It's good when it's released, when it's like not elevated and it's not constantly elevated. You know, you want cortisol's good to have. Like we like cortisol. We just like it when it's required, not when it's just constantly elevated due to stress or lack of sleep and such. I believe I've heard Andrew Huberman and some other scientists talk about how it's your body potentially processes or digests protein better for muscle if you eat earlier in the day, but it doesn't mean you have to eat super early in the morning. Depends on how early you're up. You shift it earlier. I think it's better to eat. I think you should be eating during daylight hours. I don't think you should be eating heavy late at night. It's going to negatively affect sleep too. We'll take a couple more questions. Remember, hashtag #ButMyThyroid for a chance to win today's Swole card. And of course, we got a little tainty boy here, a little tainty reprieve. Let's get a little Rufus action, kind of showing you a little bit of his taint. He's got a little paw twitch. He's sleeping. Little paw twitch. Cute. Okay, Heidi, Papa Swole, I have a budget of $400 to get some home equipment. I don't have anything yet. Could you recommend some beneficial equipment for starting to build my home gym? Thank you. How much space do you have? I mean, 400 can go a long way. Depends on where you're looking for. I would opt for OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. Those are great places to get used equipment. You might even be able to get some. You can get kettlebells there. You can probably find even someone getting rid of a squat rack, maybe weights. You might find a gold mine. So, I mean, but then of course, it depends on what people are selling is going to be what you have access to. So if you're looking for used equipment, it's kind of like, okay, depends on what people are selling. I mean, there's a lot of great things you can get. You can get a bench, you can get a bar, but then if you have a bar, you need weights. You can get a pair of adjustable dumbbells, maybe. That could be really cool. You might have a yoga mat already. Kettlebells are great. So I would take a look for those things. I would take a look for kettlebells and maybe like you don't necessarily need a rack. You don't necessarily need a squat rack. But I think it's great for everyone to have like at least squat stands or a squat rack. It's just great to be able to use if you want to use a bar, it's pretty essential. You know, it's good to have a nice squat rack, but for $400, it's going to be hard to get a bar. You might get someone selling an inexpensive squat rack and bar and plates and stuff just to make room. You might be able to get it for like $300. So it really depends on what's available, but I would check those sites and for your options. You could probably find kettlebells as well, a bench, kettlebells. Could be a few things. All right, let's see here. Fake account, I did eliminate it. I try to get as much raw dairy as I can, but it is hard to get enough. Why are you obsessing over dairy? Yeah, and it's sometimes my only option to get enough protein. I would love to have more beef and less yogurt. So, I mean, money's money. Like, why can't you spend it on that? You're going to get much more digestible and usable protein from beef, from ground beef, than you will, for example, from yogurt. So use the money you would spend for yogurt and buy yourself some meat. Come on. Come on. Come on, fam. All right, let's see. Don't spam the chat with the questions, too. Just one time is fine. I'm going to start going to my gym. I have a question. My legs are too weak. How can I enlarge them? By training legs. How can I enlarge them? Have you downloaded the 7 pillars? Go to swolenormousx.com, link in the description. Download there first, and then come back. You need to get your basics in a row. Eating properly, quality strength training program. How do you enlarge them? By training fucking hard for a long time. Progressive overload. It's hard to get big legs. Squats, lunges, deadlifts, RDLs. How do I enlarge them? If only it was that easy. If only it was that easy. Oh, you got a garage? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I have a garage. Oh, I wish I had garage space. I mean, I have a nice gym setup. I just got to optimize it more. I got to start hanging stuff. I wish I had, I mean, I wouldn't say I wish I had a garage. I kind of like not having too big of a space. Helps you optimize, and plus I want to train outside a lot anyway. But right now in the summer, it's so hot training outside in the middle of the day. It's got to get done early. I do sled, but then I come inside regularly because, oh my God, it's so fucking... Whew. A fake account. Since my parents decided I have an eating disorder because I lost 2 pounds and I'm not a fat ass like them, I now have very little control over what I eat. All right, you need to get a job. How old are you? You don't control. You're not the one with the money. Well, you got to get your own money then. That's your answer. Get a job. Get a job. Make your own money. Buy your own food. Doesn't sound fancy or romantic, but if you're not the one in control of your food, then you can't make the shit. Like, in other words, you're not in control of it. So how can I help you if you can't make the choices? I need to talk to your parents or something like that and be like, hey, get this kid some fucking red meat. But aside from that, get a job, make money, buy your food. I was working when I was 13, so if you want to get a job, they're out there. Tyler, I'm having a little trouble shitting. Dude.
Inconceivable!
Is there a way to help with my stool? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know what are you eating, dude? Maybe you're dehydrated, having trouble shitting. Okay. Maybe you need a little, maybe you're dehydrated. Maybe you need some more electrolytes. Maybe some magnesium or something like that might help. Eat some dates. We're getting way too comfortable. This is like Dr. Swoleo's couch. All right, there's a tainty boy. Speaking of poop, look at that tainted boy. That tainty man. Yeah, get some magnesium. Yeah, get some magnesium. That can help. That can help, magnesium supplementation. Oh my God, you guys are funny as shit. Get it? All right, Bro M. Wright. How many sets or time do you spend with the weighted bat? Steel club, whatever it's called. How many sets or time? I don't keep track of like how long I'm doing it for. I don't go crazy. I'd rather do it regularly, a little bit every day or 5 or 6 days a week than do it a lot one day. Like today, I went with the 15 pound for a little bit, but I start with the 5 and I go to 10 and I do the 15 or the 20. Sometimes I go heavier than others, but I don't know. Maybe, for circles, maybe do like 20 or 30 underhand and overhand circles each arm. Do 5 on one side, do 5 on the other, maybe do 10 on the other side. I do a lot of underhand circles before I go to overhand circles. So, yeah, I mean, the most important thing is that you do less than you think you need to. Because when you're practicing, when you're first doing anything like that, you don't have the coordination. So your elbow is going to be going in different positions. You're not really stabilized. So you're getting a lot of different, joint stress. once you get that coordination, you're able to execute it more regularly, then you can start going heavier. If you're going really heavy, let's say you grab a 10-pounder, you're like, oh, and you're like flopping, it's really hard, you're gonna fuck up your elbow. Because one, your joint, your tendons, ligaments are not ready for that kind of stress. But also, it's just, there's more, you're sloppier in your movement. You don't have that coordination yet, so it's less accurate, so it amplifies the stress. All right. So we got colonoscopies, we got constipation, we got a lot of stuff going on. Fake account. This account is going to get deleted after the stream in order for them not to find out. Well, it sounds like there's a lot more. How are they going to find out that you commented here? That's even more to unpack. I don't know. Is this legit? Is this legit? So they don't find out that you're on a live stream chat talking about red meat? All right. Savage Sahaj. All right. We're wrapping up here. So let's take one or two more questions. You can drop in the chat. I want to go to the fucking gym and then fuck. What is going on with this chat today? I want to go to the fucking gym and then fuck everyone. There might be a language barrier here. Okay. Sounds like we have like a full-on rapist here. Am skinny. Give me some tips. TL or to be strong, sir. By the way, 17. Lots to unpack here. Lots to unpack. I want to go to the fucking gym and then fuck everyone. So I don't know. Do you really want to fuck everyone? Like guys and girls? Like just fuck everyone?
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
You want to like, I want to go to the fucking gym and be like, I don't care about anyone else's thoughts about it. I just want to go to the fucking gym. Or do you want to go to the gym and then like literally like rape everyone? You want to just fuck everyone. You're skinny. Give me some tips. I'll give you some tips on the gym part, not the fucking everyone part. I would recommend against that. Give me some tips to be strong. Focus on your nutrition. Join the Swole fam if you can. Listen to the podcast. Go download the 7 Pillars of Swolenormous over at swolenormousx.com. Learn the fundamentals. Learn your why. Learn the basics. Trust me, most people are fucking up because they're not paying attention to the basics. Because the basics, the fundamentals, the pillars, they're not romantic. They're not fancy. It takes fucking work. You have to pay attention to the shit that no one else wants to pay attention to. And that's why the Swole fam gets great results. We show the amazing transformation pictures is because we're not just sitting here, measuring calories and then eating fucking cookies. No, that fits my macros. We're not doing stupid shit. We're focusing on actual healthy habits, morning routines, evening routines, cutting down inflammatory food, living like a fucking human, getting sunlight on your goddamn tits and your dick tip. We're living like humans here. We're doing our best. Okay. So there's a lot of tips. There's a lot of tips here on the Mancast. This is pretty intense.
I better use my strong hand.
I'm not going to lie. These questions today are very, very, very intense. Steffi, never go full retard.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Let's see. Maybe one more. Terry, Papa Swole, I jacked my left wrist doing incline press. Is that how you jack your left wrist? Come on. Were you teaching Savage Sahaj how to fuck everyone? You're like, and then you grab your wrist. Okay, fine. Jacked up my left wrist doing incline press with dumbbells. Oof. Did the Theraband, the blue, and did not help. Well, the blue is the strongest one. That's the heaviest one. Didn't help. I mean, if you hurt your wrist, the Theraband's not magic. That's good to activate the extensors and to create balance in the muscles, not to like fix an injury in the tendon, for example, or like a wrist injury. Did you ice it? Did you do any kind of like rehab stuff with it? I mean, doing it one time? I mean, the blue one's very strong. The blue one's the strongest one. So that could have been too intense. Plus, if you have chronic, like acute inflammation, that's not going to magically make it go away. So if you hurt your left wrist, personally, if I ever got burned or injured something, I would jump. I mean, I would jump in the cold plunge and I would be moving it as much as possible. In the cold, I would just move it while it's, in an ice bath, for example. So you might want to check that out. You might want to fill up a bucket with some ice and some water, dip it in there for a couple minutes, move it in all different directions so it doesn't get stiff and it reduces inflammation, then take it out for a few minutes in a towel. You take pills and don't take ibuprofen and shit like that, Terry. That fucks your gut up. Don't bomb your body because you hurt your wrist. And cold packs, yeah, I mean, ice water is the best. You know, ice and water, dip it in there for like a minute or two, moving it around, take it out, wrap it in a towel, put it back in. I used to do that I used to do that. I used to ice my arm regularly for pitching when I was playing baseball. You'd do like a few minutes, like 5 or 7 minutes in, take it out, wrap in a towel, back in. You know, you don't want to leave it in ice water too long. You get frostbite and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not a fan of ibuprofen, all those things. That just fucks up the gut. You don't need to bomb the body. It's just a natural reaction to an injury. But ice is good. Ice is good right after a workout. That's what I would do. Let's see. Last question. Papa Swole, you deserve sponsors. Nah, it's okay. Do they just not reach out to you due to, quote, controversy, or have none that reached out just not align with your views? I've never looked for sponsors. I don't ask or respond necessarily for sponsorships. I've had people reach out for like collabs on podcasts or different things like that. But I never wanted to do sponsorships on the show. I mean, there's a few time periods in the show where I love what we've done with the podcast. I love who shows up, who listens. I don't want to have, let's put it this way. There were certain checkpoints that I was aware of that if I went down a certain road, I knew the podcast would be like X amount bigger, but I would be making content that I didn't want to make. So I didn't do it on purpose. And I don't regret that decision at all. I think a lot of people back themselves up into a corner and they have to keep on making content that way because they went for the growth rather than doing what they wanted to do and how they wanted to do it. So there's one thing. Plus, I don't like shilling other people's stuff. It depends on what it is. It would have to be really, really good. It would have to be really, really good. It would have to be something that I couldn't produce myself, that I really believed in, that I used. It would have to be really, really right. I've never done a sponsorship. I've never done anything like paid advertising and shit like that because I'm not in anyone's pocket. I'm not responsible or what a lot of people do is that they act like they have an independent podcast and that they say whatever they want. But if you have people paying for your show, if you have sponsors for the show, then you're always at their mercy. So what the problem is with a lot of these shows, they get sponsors. They make X amount a month, you know, talking about something, you know, so-and-so mattress or try this toothbrush. Shit that I don't fucking care about. And then what happens is they make, let's say, a few thousand or 10,000, whatever thousands of dollars a month from sponsorships. You get depend on that money. You build your business, you expand, right? So that's like a consistent revenue. Then something happens, controversy, or, I mean, a lot of people that take sponsorships like that, they on purpose don't talk about controversial stuff, or they tiptoe and they don't really share their feelings. And then, you know, and then it makes like a lukewarm, run-of-the-mill interview podcast where two people are talking, which can be great, but it gets old after a while. You hear the same people talking on the same podcast, and they just go around in a circle. It's the same old shit. And, you know, once you grow and you expand based on someone else's dime, then you depend on it. And then you're always looking for sponsors, and you're looking like, hey, am I worthy of your money? Am I worthy? It's like, I don't know. Never wanted it. Never wanted it. Never wanted it. So I've always kind of made and like, I never say never. Never say never, but I don't do that for that reason. It's a conscious choice. So unless something was really like, whoa, this is so fucking cool, I'm really stoked to be a part of this. Otherwise, I don't do sponsorships, but I talk about Swole Normus X and the Swole fam as much as I fucking want. So there's a trade-off. I'll talk about our shit as much as I want, whenever the fuck I want, but I'm not going to push some fucking vegan or, I don't know, plant-based toothpaste or something in your face. So fucking Swole fam, join the fam, swolenormusx.com. There we go. Fuck yeah! Rogan has a great podcast. He does, but he tiptoes. He tiptoes and he tucks tail. And the recent shit with Spotify was really, really frustrating. Completely changed my views on his situation. I understand why he did it and things of that sort. But yeah, he's dependent on Spotify, and he's dependent. I don't know why Rogan, honestly, before we move on, I don't know why he just didn't do his own fucking thing. It doesn't make any sense. Literally, just go to like, let's say jre.com, sign up, become a member for $5 a month. They get like, why did he not do his own thing? Fuck Spotify. Every single episode has like COVID-19 warning on it. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. So don't apologize to the fucking mob. Say what you want. Just say your shit. Say it. Just fucking say it. Don't apologize. If you meant what you said, then fucking say it. Anyway. Yeah. I just don't want anyone else no one else is making decisions about what I do. So that's that. Good question though. Good question. I've had people ask that before, but yeah, it's nice to not have to like, is my show good enough? Is my show good enough for you to give me money so I can do my show? You like it? You still like it? Can I say that? Is it okay? But like I said, if something comes along and it's really, really great, but we don't need sponsorships. You, the Swole fam, those of you that are listening, those of you that are members, that's what makes all this possible. So let's get some more gorillas for the Swole fam. You are all producers of the show. You are all supporting the podcast by being members over at Swolenormous X. Of course, we have the amazing Swole fam. We have all the programs and shit like that, but that's what makes all this possible. So I will talk about my shit because it's fucking awesome. The Swole fam's the fucking tits. And everyone else can suck a big one. You know what I'm saying? Suck a big one. More gorillas. Let's go balls deep. Now I'm amped up. Now I'm on fire.
He's on fire!
Now we're deep. Now we're deep. Now I'm really excited. You got me fired up. You got me fired the fuck up. I'm ready to rock. All right, everyone, hashtag #ButMyThyroid for a chance to win today's Swole card.
I am the danger.
Drop that in the comments down below. We got a little tainty cam, a little tainty reprieve. Hell yeah. And let's get into some videos. Super stoked. Super stoked. That's a great question. We talk about a lot. I don't think it's talked about enough. Most creators or most people that do stuff, they have a YouTube channel. They tiptoe, they censor, they tiptoe, they reroute, they rephrase, they tiptoe around censors in order to get the ad spend. Because if they piss off YouTube, then they don't make the money on ad spend. Everyone is just bitching out and self-censoring in order to appease these platforms because they're dependent on it. You have people that only do content on YouTube. Stupid. You have people that only make content on TikTok. Stupid. You have people that only make content on Instagram. Stupid. You are vulnerable to these platforms. Be like, nope, now you're not getting paid. Nope, now you're not getting reach. I had a video today. A video today got banned on TikTok. It might still be banned. So my account has a warning on it. So I'm sure if you try to follow me on TikTok, I'll say, are you sure you want to follow this account? Because they've been violating community guidelines. I have like 1.2 million followers. So I got flagged for this video. I posted another video. It got like 50 views in 2 hours. So I just deleted it. This video that got banned for adult nudity and like sexuality, it was because I had a shirt on. It said Swole Hub. I had my Swole Hub shirt on. And I was literally saying like, yeah, I made this shirt, go to papaswolio.com, shameless plug. I didn't even swear in it. I was like, best merch in the game. And it got flagged for adult nudity and sexual activity. My account got a warning and it's banned because of community guidelines. So hopefully it should get returned, or approved, but I'm still waiting. It could take a day or two. It could take an hour. Sometimes they fix it right away. Sometimes they take 3 or 4 fucking days. So in the meantime, my account's not going to get anything for views. So imagine if all my business depended on TikTok. That's why we don't post shit that's really offensive on these channels anymore, because they're compromised. They're completely compromised. And most people that don't create content don't realize what the censorship is like. Because if you're just consuming content, you don't know what's getting censored because you don't see it because it's censored. I know what gets flagged. So much shit gets fucking flagged. I am telling you. When I'm saying that there's censorship and that this can't be posted, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I've had accounts banned. The Daily Swole on Instagram got banned. That's why it's no longer available. It got banned. The Daily Swole got banned permanently like twice on TikTok and then got reinstated. The Papa Swolio page on TikTok got permanently banned for like a night. They reinstated it like a few days ago. My main account got fucking banned and then reinstated. So it's just a big circle jerk. It's a circle jerk. Yeah, my YouTube account. That's why I stopped making like specific content and doing like nuts on chin on YouTube. It's not worth it. They barely get views. And it's just completely shadow banned on YouTube. So I fuck them too. That's why we do the overtime segments on Fridays. That's why we have all the content in Swole TV. So I'll create for the Swole fam. I'm not creating for all these fuckers that make money off my ass. Let's see. All right. Pick a video. Number 1, number 2, number 3, or are these all new? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Number 1 through 4. Pick a number. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. My goodness. This is frightening. This is going to be a frightening experience. Fam, we're in for it. We're in for it. Katya picked 5. Well, sorry, Katya. That's not going to fly. We only have 4. We only have 4. Let's go with Maddie, number 3. Maddie, number 3.
Well, folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1.6 trillion worth. $1.4 trillion worth. Out of $1.4 billion, $1.4 billion.
It's all right, Grandpa. You'll get it one of these days. Okay, Maddie, number 3. This is called... Oh, Jesus Christ. We're starting with this one, huh? This is titled MEOW. It's titled MEOW. Here we go.
Be teaching you guys some ways that my friends and I meow to one another to communicate.
Okay, here we go.
Be teaching you guys some ways that my friends and I meow to one another to communicate when words just seem a little too difficult. So, here we go. Okay, so first off, we have the normal meow that we just use mostly to get each other's attention. Meow. Okay, then we have the dissatisfied meow. Then the angry meow, but we only use this one on rare occasions because overall we're a very happy kitten family. Then the happy or content meow. Meow. Oh my God. Okay, then one of the most important ones for our kitten family is the I want to go potty meow. It took me a really long time to master this meow because it needs to be really specific in order for my kittens to understand. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, this is the most important meow for me, and it's the I need help wiping meow. Okay, and last but definitely not least is our in heat meow, and we use this when we need a little bit more special kitten attention, if you know what I mean. Meow. Meow.
You're insane, gold member!
It's hard to come back after that one.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
It's hard. It's hard to come back. Those have to be the end, because I think I'm done. My brain is completely shot right now. All right, let's go to Rufus. Let's go to the tainted cam. Oh, there we go. Nice, dude. Looking good.
That's a good boy. Good boy.
All right. Good boy. All right, he's like, fuck this, I'm out. Oh my God. What in the hell? And here's, if we need a little extra attention, meow, meow. What the fuck was that? I need help wiping. Meow, meow. Bro. My account got flagged because of sexual activity and nudity because I had a shirt that said Swole Hub on it. And I was like, hey, buy my shirt, best merch in the game. I didn't even say Swole Hub. It just said it right there. But, you know, this cat shit is totes my goats. Totally fine. All right, hug your kids. Give your child, if you're around your child right now, give them a big old fucking hug. Let's get a round of applause for the nuclear family. Let's go, fam. Let's go. Hug your kids. Hug your children. Give them responsibilities. And yeah, I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm a big fan. This is making me. I think I'm just hardcore pro-abortion now. I think this is, look, this was a missed opportunity. Her mother, come on. I'm very pro-abortion for her mother. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna. We should go back to stonings. Should we? Stonings? Come on, Brian, let's go to the stoning. Oh, God, my head.
The little rascal has spirit.
Good Lord. Good Lord. All right, we'll just call this a late term abortion. Should have been swallowed. No, it shouldn't have been swallowed. Too much soy. All right. How do we fuck off, oh Lord?
How shall we fuck off, oh Lord?
That's a good point. All right, can we keep on going? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Let's. She would have acted like a human being, but it's her thyroid. Oh, it's her thyroid. She thinks she's a fucking cat. It's her thyroid. It's just her thyroid. Oh my God. I think my body is rejecting this. Who wants to sponsor the podcast? Anyone? Who wants to sponsor the It's like, and now for today's sponsor. Oh, sponsored by Ovaltine. All right, let's go. Damn, that was brutal. Let's go with Grizzly Mag. Everyone's like, I'm afraid to pick one. I don't think it's going to get worse. Number 2, Grizzly Magnum 93, number 2. All right. It could get worse. It could. I think that's the worst one. It just says meow on it. The other ones are just like, this one's like, do you know? All right. Did I know? I don't know. Let's find out. Did you know? Probably not, because you're probably making something up.
Did you know that the average human gains 30 pounds during puberty? I want you to think for a second. How different would your life be if you had known that?
Nothing. The average human gains 30 pounds in puberty. You mean bone density, muscle mass. And puberty isn't like a month, by the way. Puberty isn't a month. I call probably some bullshit there, but puberty isn't like, oh, well, I had my puberty last week. It's a while. So you mean growing? You mean growing when you're 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? You mean kids grow? Oh, shit. Well, if they're fed fucking meat, they grow. All right. Bet you, how would your life be different? It wouldn't. So she's going to say, I guarantee she's going to address this as if like, well, when you're an adult and you gain 30 pounds, it's the same thing. No, it's not. I guarantee she's going to go that direction. Wait for this. Wait, here we go. Because look, it's going to be as stupid as you could possibly imagine it being. That's what they're going to say. And probably stupider. It's hard to think like someone with a mental disorder, but we have practice.
I mean, I was put on my first diet at the age of 10. Coincidentally.
I was put on my first diet on the age of, so her parents damaged her. And your parents were probably feeding you crap and then decided to cut calories. They weren't feeding you proper food. I'm sure if we actually had a conversation with her, but let's continue.
Yeah. So what can you do with this information?
Nothing.
First of all, give yourself some grace. You were never told. I was never told.
What?
And secondly, if you have young people in your life, let them know this. Our bodies change.
What are you talking about?
And we become the wonderful human we're supposed to be. But they're supposed to change. And it's okay. Your body's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Standing with you.
Did you say standing with you? Ew, this woman is disgusting. This is gross. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? No point was made. I was waiting for her to be like, so if you gain weight, just remember, you gain weight too. So she didn't actually go that route. She decided to literally make no points in that video. Okay, didn't make any sense. Thanks, Grizzly Magnum. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for choosing that one. You're damned if you do, damned if you do on the show. If you guess a number and you pick one, like I said, your goal is to pick the least stanky pile of shit that we have in the folder. Heidi. Papa, mental disorders are not an excuse. I have mental disorders. These people just want attention. They don't actually have real mental disorders. Well, thank you for sharing. Good for you. Good for you taking care of it. Yeah, you don't post stupid shit. Yeah, standing with you. Standing with you. Oh my God. Oh, you're standing with me. It's about fucking time. Now sit back down. Now stand up again. Now sit back down and stand up again. Sit back down, stand back up, sit back down, stand back up, sit back down, stand back up, sit back down. Now stand back up, do it again and stand back up, sit back down and stand back up. Those are called squats. You need to do a lot of them. All right, let's get some gorillas here. All right, let's do one more. Ugh. What the fuck? Oh God. Oh, what is this? What is this? I don't want to see any of this. Oh, all right. Pick one more. Number one or number two? Number one or number two? I see the freaking thumbnails. I see the thumbnails. I see like what the potentials are. I don't really know what they're about. I see the title, but then I see the faces. It's like in a folder, right? On like I see it in the Finder window. I'm like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to hear what it says. Oh, I don't want to hear what it says. 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 Let's go. British Bear number two. British Bear number two.
And that's the way, I like it. I got hairy legs.
I got to hydrate a little bit. I need to get this, I need to wash down this. Oh, God. Like, I get bad taste in my mouth when I watch these videos. When I hear these words coming out of their face holes, I'm like I taste it. I'm like, ew. How do you form those words and not punch yourself in the face? All right, number two. This is called Stop Being Afraid of Fatness. Yeah, stop being afraid. You want to look as good and feel as good as this girl. Stop being afraid of fatness. Do what she's doing. She's doing fantastic. Let's check it out.
For so many of y'all, being fat is your biggest fear. That's embarrassing. Unpack that. Or just stay confined to the thin ideal.
This girl looks like an absolute fucking train wreck, by the way, if you're just listening. Stop being afraid of fatness. You need serious help. Get some serious fucking help. Like, get some help now. Let's watch one more video. That was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be, but yikes. Holy fucking shit. Don't do whatever she does. Do the opposite. And last one is titled Soft Challenge Book.
So part of the 75 Soft Challenge that I'm doing is to read at least 10 pages.
Wait, what'd you say? Is this a play on the 75 hard, 75 soft? Yo, tell me that's a joke. Did I just hear that right?
So part of the 75 Soft Challenge that I'm doing is to read at least 10 pages a day. And right now for that, I'm reading things.
75. Yes.
Matt Damon.
She said it. Oh, she said it.
Then there's something wrong with you. You're certainly not very good.
You switched the samples.
She said 75 soft. Oh, so there's that, like, I still don't know what the challenge is, right? It's like 2 workouts in a day. You read X amount in a book or whatever it is. 75 hard. I've heard, I don't know what the details are, but I know people do it. I see it on Instagram sometimes. 75 soft. You mean Congress? Okay. Everyone's soft. No one's hard in Congress. Everyone's got a limp dick. I don't know why that came to my head, but all right. 75 hard. 75 soft. Read 10 pages of like a romance, of like a rom-com book.
Pages a day, and right now for that I'm reading Things No One Will Tell Fat Girls, a handbook for unapologetic living by Jess Baker.
Unapologetic living. You're reading a book about living unapologetically. How about you just do things? Why are you apologizing to people? Probably because you're lying to them and you're grifting. You should apologize for spreading bullshit. These fat acceptance tards. 75 soft.
And I'm currently reading the chapter Fat and Health, Rethink That Shit, and it just goes over medical discrimination against bigger bodies, against fat people. And it got me to thinking about my own personal experience and how I've kind of held off on seeing medical professionals. When
if you're just listening, like her arms, she's not even bending her arms, and her arms have rolls. You need some serious lifestyle changes. Okay, fat and health. When you're just trying to find ways to blame it on the medical system rather than your habits, it's just you're a victim. It's pathetic. It's not the system, it's your habits. You don't have to deal with the medical system anywhere near as much as you currently are when you're healthy. You don't have to deal with it. You're not in the doctor's office all the time because you're healthy. You don't have to worry about the doctor weighing you because you take care of yourself. You're not in there every other week. When you're in the doctor so often that it becomes like a first name basis, that's a concern. Like, why are you at the doctor so frequently? It can't be because you're so healthy. You take such good care of yourself. You have like one of those stamp cards. Like, you go to the doctor 10 times in a month and you get like a fucking free cookie. You get a free session. You get like a stamp, you like punch your card, like, oh, you get a pack of gummy worms if you do 12 this 3-month cycle or 3-month period. All right, 75 soft.
I've needed help because I knew what was waiting. When it came to those conversations, it was always going to be about my weight and never about the concern that I have. And I just got to wondering why.
It was about the weight and not the concern that you have. What's your concern? Guaranteed it's related to your lifestyle habits. Your weight is an outcome of your lifestyle habits. Forgive the I think we should give the doctor a pass for having eyes that function. If they look at you and they can be like, wow, by looking at you, and this is not to be rude to you as an individual, you're saying stupid shit, so I'm responding to it. Looking at you, you're not healthy. Papa Swole, how dare you judge someone by the way they look? I'm not judging her personality. I'm not judging her IQ. I'm not judging her value as an individual. I'm not judging whether she's a nice person. I don't know this person. I know she's not healthy. I know she's not taking care of her health. Wow, Papa Swole, how could you say that? How could I not? How could I not think that? How is that not the case? Again, it's nothing to do with her personality. I don't hate her as an individual. She's just not being honest with herself. And she's not living properly. She's not taking care of, she's not eating right. She's not training right. She's not doing any of the 7 pillars. She's not doing them properly, if anything. I would love to show me the breakdown of a week. Show me everything you're eating and everything you're doing minute by minute. And then we'll have a conversation. But come on. Again, you can, in many ways, you could judge a book by its cover. In most cases, if someone's morbidly obese, well, they just look that way. They're really healthy, though. Said no one ever. Because when you're really healthy, you don't look like that. It's just not how it works. Can you be really skinny and unhealthy? Yeah, of course. But that doesn't mean, just because you could be skinny and unhealthy doesn't mean that when you're fat, you're automatically healthy. Skinny, no muscle mass, anorexic, that's not healthy. Morbidly obese, that's not healthy. Both can be true.
we don't talk about it more, why we don't talk about weight-based discrimination in the medical field, and why it's not something that's being addressed openly and more vigorously, and why it's something that we've just kind of accepted.
The only thing vigorous you should be doing is exercise. Yeah, let's talk about the weight stigma in the medical industry. It's not stigma. It's just that when you're obese and you have insulin sensitivity issues, you have a whole host of fucking problems. Metabolic dysfunction is serious in our country. It's not discrimination. It's like, oh, you're morbidly obese. You're unhealthy. You should change your lifestyle habits. They were mean to me. They discriminated. No, they just observed. They observe. And they're like, wow, you're definitely not doing, you're doing everything right. You just happen to be 350 pounds. Does not happen. Does not happen. Does not fucking happen. Doesn't happen. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Okay. She would be healthy, but her thyroid. Oh, it's her thyroid. All right, speaking of thyroid, drop in the comments, hashtag #ButMyThyroid for a chance to win today's Swole card. We are about to give this motherfucker away. Right now. Right now, beaches. Right now, it's Swole card time. All right. Let's get that thyroid out there. All right, we got a winner. Today's winner, #ButMyThyroid, is Ryan. Congratulations. Congratulations. A very big congratulations, Ryan. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2266 in the subject, your mailing address, and the body of the email. Thank you so much for playing. That's fucking awesome. Everyone say congratulations, Ryan. Drop that in the comments. That's awesome, dude. Congratulaciones. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. What an amazing show. Those videos, that cat video blew my fucking nips off. Blew my fucking nips off. Congratulations, Ryan. Grizzly writes, this is allowed on social media, but your content is offensive. Goddamn right. You can literally say that there's no such thing as a man or a woman, but I can't tell you to check out my shirts at papaswolio.com. Yeah. Oh, how the board game is tilted. The rules aren't fair, but guess what? It's not supposed to be fair. Logic and common sense will win in the end. Everyone else can go fuck a huge dick.
We choose truth over facts.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
You got a little tainty man. Oh, tainty boy. Oh. Tainty man.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you.
Oh, Brenda, wearing my only Swole shirt. That's fucking awesome. Heidi, you need a meow mix sound to the soundboard now. Oh my God. We do. We do.
So crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
Tainty man. Good boy. Good boy. Can you look for your dick? Yeah. Tainty man. Tainty. Tainty man. Tainty boy. Hello, tainty man. You're so tainty. You're so tainty. No, it's a tainty man. Tainty boy. Oh, tainty man.
Because.
I think we might need that soundboard. Oh, tainty boy. Oh, my tainty boy.
Dodson,
oh, my
we got Dodson
boy.
here. Oh, you can. You make me happy.
He's on fire. I think we're gonna have to get that soundboard. I'm gonna have to save that meow video. get a new one. I'm tired. Oh my God, fam. What a great show. It was awesome.
Matt Damon. Emotional damage.
A lot of emotional damage. I'm going to get that soundboard. I feel like we need to have that now, right? I feel like we need to have that, the MEOW soundboard. That was so bad. A lot of you were saying, oh, this chick again. I don't know if we ever covered her, but I'm sure, I guess other shows or other people have covered this because I guess being a cat, I wonder if they have cat litter and they just shit in a cat box in their house. So fucking weird. It's so weird. Why are we like, oh, this is normal. This is fine. Fam, I don't think that people, I'm not sure that people are any weirder than they were 10 years ago. I'm not sure, but there wasn't money involved. You didn't get a following for being fucking insane. Now you get a following. So instead of having psychologists, instead of these freaks being like in their room talking about this on like some obscure discussion board, everyone has a phone. So everyone has this account and you're just literally watching everyone's fucking insanity because the insanest, the most ridiculous shit gets views, gets followers. And then guess what? You can get money. You get money from creator funds on TikTok, from Reels and bonus programs on Instagram or AdSense on YouTube. You can get money for it. So people are capitalizing on their mental disorder. People are like, I guess, I don't know. We go balls deep every day. I guess I'm capitalizing, I guess, on my mental disorder, but at least I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. I don't think I'm a fucking, go to the gym, write meow. Write meow. Go to the gym, write meow.
Crucifixion was good. Out of the door, line on the left, one cross each.
Time to bring back crucifixion. Let's bring it back. All right, fam. Enough for today. We'll see you tomorrow for 2267. And reminder, on Friday, we have our overtime segment. Join the fam today. SwoleNormousX.com so you don't miss out on any of the private live streams. We'll continue this over in the Telegram chat right now. Oh my God. I'm gonna get some more sun on my nips. I gotta wash this out of my memory. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, Deuce Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.